This is us. Everyone here calls us Mia 1, the first year of Master of Interior Architecture. I was one of the 17. We were 17 minds, 17 stories, and one shared experience. This year, our academy was housed in a building that used to be a home years ago. And in a strange but beautiful way, this place became our home too. We didn't just study here, we lived here. Each part of this old building became a part of our daily routine, from morning classes in the garden room to the late night conversation in the studios, from pin-ups in the hallway to spontaneous design critiques in the theory room. But because of the renovation, we should say goodbye to our house. Here was our house and our studio as an interior architecture student for a whole year. But for next year, because of the renovation, we should say goodbye. I would really miss this messy house, this messy look that it has from the reference days. It helps us to feel like we are in home, because actually our building was a housing before, so we were in home and we feel all of us together in this house like a family. But now we should say goodbye. And for next year, we should be somewhere, which is nowhere. Who knows yet? Who knows? Here called garden room. Most of our classes and our meetings was around here. And one of the main rooms that we present our projects was here, with this free library and the various different ways that we have. Maybe it was the building, maybe it was the people, but I truly felt like I was living in a house with a big, diverse, messy, loving family. Just like any family, each member was completely different. We came from different corners of the world. We spoke different languages, had different habits, different design approaches, and I think that's exactly what made everything so vibrant. From the very first project, we knew this year would be an adventure. Our first assignment: design a stage, but not just any stage. A stage that lives and breathes in the landscape of Maastricht. We weren't given a site. We had to explore, walk, get lost, observe, and feel the landscape. Each of us chose a place that spoke to us, and that was beginning of our personal connection to context. We learned how to listen to space. Next up, the city project, the funfair of Liège, the oldest funfair in Europe. Our mission: create our own game. Something playful, something interactive, something meaningful. We dove into research, history, mechanism, and then we played. Between second and third project, we went to an excursion to London. We took a break, or without. Of course, with architects, even a break becomes another kind of study. It wasn't a trip, it was an excursion packed with architecture, inspiration, and new perspectives. But I won't say too much here, because that journey, well, it deserves its own video. Then came third project, house. An old Gothic house in Aachen. A house full of silence and stories. We could feel the weight of history every corner. We each choose a space, a moment, an object, or anything and reimagine it. Sometimes preserving the past, sometimes confronting it. Each project had its own world. Each one challenged us, confused us, changed us. But in between the project, there were another thing happening too. There were countless nights with no sleep, moments of frustration when nothing worked, but also small victories that felt huge. A line that finally made sense. A tutor's comments that stayed in your mind. A classmate who helped when you were lost. We shared meals, we celebrate, we watched each other grow, not just as a designer, but as a human. This year wasn't just about architecture, it was about relationships, reflections, finding beauty in process, learning to be okay with the unknowns. Now looking back, I'm not just remembering projects or grades, I'm remembering moments, the laughs, the tears, the silence, the rain outside the window, the music someone always plays in the studio, the smell of food in the studio. This was Mia 1. This was our year. And these are the moments I captured.